structural problems that the country is faced with. But yeah, that was an initiative that the tax administrators, FRS, and other and FRS now and LRS also came up with some things. So those are one of the things that they actually came up with to to use technology to drive tax admin. So there is there's that platform with GT Bank and some other selected banks like that where the system will kind of prompt you to pay your tax basically yeah basically. So and you'll be able to generate your receipts, and the aim is to simplify tax payments for you to be able to track payments made by taxpayer and issue electronic receipts and withholding WAT credit notes when where is applicable. Yeah. Then there was also this there was also this tax management platform that FRS floated, I think during the lockdown last year. It was called VATRAC. I'm sure a lot of us remember. Um, a lot of us remember some communications and memos from FIRS. Then the aim of VATRAC was to for them to be able to bill collect VAT. So people that are running branded shops, supermarkets, pharmacy, stores. So the aim was to be able to um bill, collect, and also reconcile tax at that point, at to make it easier for those supermarkets to be able to collect VAT and remit. So you come to the supermarket to buy something on the or whatever you are buying. There's VAT is already charged on it. So this thing just allows the people running the store to be able to and people running the store and FIRS. So we have all seen the transactions that's happened, the tax elements on it, and the reconciliation is not a headache, and it's transparent. So, but right now, the system is a good initiative, and I know that it was big to have to commence sometimes in June 2020.
Okay, I will round up for him quickly. So, now the VAT track, as we know, was a circular that was passed last year, and you could see that a lot of company resisted the FIRS, so that on the ground that they don't have the right to, plant any technology. No law give them the power to plant any technology into their system. That's a challenge to FIRS as well, and that's why we have the Finance Act of 2020 giving FIRS proprietary power to planting some form of technology into MDA, Ministry, Department, and Agency organization. And this year, 2021, this is being implemented. The discussion is going on, and as we see, as tax consultants, we must be technologically savvy to assist our money. Okay, so that's it as we have. We also have, of course, this VAT is a system of ensuring ease of reconciliation when it comes to taxes, facilitate reconciliation between VAT reconciliation between the tax authorities and the taxpayer. So again, finally, when it comes to the issue of technology, we have the LRS also implementing its own e-tax, that's an enterprise tax system. And you could see clearly that in 2021 tax filing and even 2020 tax filing is no more manual. When it comes to LRS, it's now online, which is compulsory. Last year there was a bit of online and manual, when it comes to filing tax return at the local government, at the state level, and at the federal level. We had that last year, but this year is purely electronic. Okay, so as taxpayer, you should be able to file your return electronically. As tax consultant, you're able to do your computation, file your projection, file your development levy, file your annual return using the tax portal. Okay, and these are good initiatives. The initiative for the Lagos State is so robust to the extent that you can even generate taxpayer ID, you can file return, you can make payments. In fact, the Lagos State portal, I tell you my own opinion, is more user friendly compared to what we see in the federal level. But I'm sure at the federal level, they're also working at making their portal more friendly. Okay, and of course, the portal is trying to integrate taxpayers' data, and you see that there's an integration of BVN to your payer ID, so that during tax reconciliation and tax objection, tax authority can easily check all your income and based on the BVN you provided to them. Okay, so it tells us as tax consultants should be able to prepare our clients better to ensure that even their personal accounts is properly uh, prepared, is kept in such a way that in preparing their management account to determine the income that is taxable, you are sure that this is properly done. This is properly done because if there's any dispute, what the Lagos State or the State Internal Revenue Service could do is to use the BVN to spool your bank statement and they will view your income and all the inflows. If you cannot justify that they are not income, and you might be subject to VOJ, okay, best of judgment. So tax consultants should be able to manage their clients. I mean, when it comes to defending them and ensuring that what comes to their personal accounts and business accounts are very clear and explainable, very clear and explainable. Okay, especially high risk clients. If you're an high net worth individual, you know that you receive. I mean, it's very key income. It's very important you manage both your personal income and your business income. I mean, when it comes to federal taxes and state taxes. Digital Tax Administration Authority adopting technology. So, I mean, the adoption technology. So, we are looking at this part and we want to quickly look at what's happening in when it comes to the digital space. As we mentioned, okay, as I said, tax administration must ensure that I mean, when it comes to revenue is being generated using technology by tax administrator. And now they are using big data, using advanced analytics to improve tax administration and to prevent fraud and to facilitate tax compliance. And what we mean by tax compliance is there are different types of taxpayer. There are those that uh, they are ready to pay their taxes, but because of difficulty, because of the difficulty in because of the difficulty as a tax consultant, you are not only a consultant to the taxpayer. Sometimes you can be consultant to the government as well. So there are different kind of taxpayer that are in a way ready to comply, but they don't know. They feel that there's difficulty in compliance. So it's kind of difficult for them to comply, and that is why technology will help them comply easily. Although there's some taxpayers that even with technology, they are not just willing to pay their taxes. These are another kind of taxpayer. But this particular